Good morning and happy solar return and happy June 20. Wow, it's the day before summer solstice in this year, and it's a pleasure to be able to bring you this reading for this beautiful day, just on the cusp. The longest day of the year, just before we start winding down again. So here we go for today's reading. If today is your birthday, then happy solar return. If you're just looking to see what today is going to bring, then welcome and thank you so much for joining in. Today we look at the identity of you. This is your identity. You're looking back in this way. This is all in the past. We've been seeing this for the past few days, and what we see is, again, wow, it's so interesting how these themes tend to be very, very consistent. And we see this ancient, like ancestral stuff, grandparent type stuff, women who are, it's like a maternal issue, negativity, and there's even a child involved, a rift maybe involved in your past where people had to leave and they created a whole new history or future for themselves because of leaving, and it involved a lot of angst. But here's the thing. You might be looking at all the angst in your past, but there's something else to consider, and that is this. We are told to consider that child. It might be you as the child. You were the child. See how you're pointing here? You're pointing to that child. You might have been the child that was the product or being thrown into so much dysfunction and angst. But we're told to look at the future and what's going on right now. We see some spiritual gifts in spite of some mental and psychological angst. So that is beautiful. And what we see is, wow, whoever is looking at this today is a born mentor and a born healer. Someone who will understand and have empathy for others who go through this type of situation. And this person is not afraid to move and go on and go where they can help the most. I love that. That's a beautiful thing. You know, we all can learn so much from our past, even if it's, not such sweetness and light. A lot of times the best lessons we learn are the hardest ones. And even remember too, I've always said that angst and suffering can breed creativity, because it's out of suffering that we are given the opportunity to devise solutions for ourselves. And that's where we become creative. A lot of creative people have suffered from difficult upbringings, difficult situations, difficult country situations, and even mental illness. But they learn how to survive and create solutions for themselves to continue going on in life. As I always say to you, we have to keep fighting for our right to party, and so we've got to keep fighting for our way to make our way in this world and become a blessing to others as they also are blessings to us. But we have a lot of lessons to learn. This person, if it's you, then I just think that you're awesome because you're learning from your past. And those things in the past they stay in the past. It doesn't mean these people have changed anything, but those things in the past, they're not you, but you can learn from those things. And that's what I see you doing. That is a beautiful thing. I want to address this inner child here too. That is you. I love that child, and I love the child in you who is pressing on to go on and continue to fight for your life, your authentic life. That's what I love so much about this reading. I wish you the very, very best happy solar return, the very best June 20th. And I thank you so much for joining in today, as this is the cusp of a whole new change. And in fact, tomorrow I'm changing the name of my channel to Sedna's Eternal Cove, because it's a place for comfort of all those who respect and adore the wisdom, the deep wisdom of the sea mermaids at heart, talk about swimming in wisdom. That's what that water energy always is. So thank you so much for the privilege and honor of being able to read for you today. And I hope you'll join me with me tomorrow as we celebrate a brand new beginning. This is your day.